Hello, stranger.
My name is Mark, and today what you can see we're going to be looking at is the upper, lower and proper functions within Excel.
Don't get excited.
So we can see over here that we have a kind of higgledy-piggledy load of different names all muddled up around here. We have the first names and we have the last names. Next to that we have the upper, lower and proper. So what we're going to be looking at with this then is how we can kind of correctly make this into all uppercase, all lowercase and all proper case using functions to start out with, and then from that we're then going to use the flash fill option if you don't know how to use that.
You sound like you're looking forward to it.
So nice and easy then to start out with, we're going to learn and use the upper function. So clicking into cell C4 here we can see that we've got these Robert Smith, but they're all kind of uppercase, lowercase and all over the place. So to start out we want to press the equal sign and we're going to press U and P, and we can see that the upper function automatically comes up there. So you can continue typing that in, or if that comes up at that point like so with the little blue box underneath it, you have the ability to just press tab and you can see there that it puts the function in for you with the first parentheses opened up. We can see that we have this argument here of text. So what is it that we want to change into the uppercase? So if we use Robert as an example on this one by clicking onto the cell A4, we can now close the parentheses and press enter like so. We can see that Robert has been changed into uppercase rather than this up and down that we have here. And from there we can click into this bottom right hand corner where you can see that the icon turns into like a little black cross, and we can drag that down. By dragging it down, it'll take all the cells across there, working down the column and convert them all into upper as well.
Good. You're learning.
The next part that we can look at is lower. So if we press equals and again we can start typing in lower, we can see that the argument will come up there, pressing tab, and we're going to look at this time Smith. So we can click into the text there. For this is one of the formulas or functions, so that you don't have to close the parentheses. At this point you could press enter and that will move it through for you, and we can see that that's got rid of all the capital letters within Smith. So a little bit of a quick trick, if rather than kind of dragging all that the way down, if you double click on the bottom corner here, again that will kind of follow on and it'll do what it needs to do for you, making everything into the lowercase for you.
This is unbelievable.
The next one that we're going to look at then is proper. So again we're going to press the equals and pressing PRO. We can see that there's a couple of different ones that have popped up there. So if we just press the down arrow on the keyboard and select the proper function, which is what we're looking for, and we'll use the Robert one again, so clicking into cell A4, pressing enter, and we have Robert. Again clicking back to the cell, double click, and we can see that that follows all the way down for us there. So one of the upsides of using formulas like this then is if we have the Robert here, we can see that it's pulled through to the cells C4 and E4 here, but if we were to change this to say Mark and press enter, we can see that that data will pull through there. But in the same instance, if we were to delete that data and press enter, we can see that it also deletes it out there.
And then we delete the evidence.
So a way that we can do this is selecting the cells that we have, pressing Ctrl and C, and then Ctrl and V and Ctrl and V again, and that will then paste in the values that we have for them items there, so that now if we delete that there, we don't lose any of the data that we had or that was stored in there previously.
Photos, files, every bit of data, gone.
So now we're going to use the flash fill option. So if we type in Robert as we want it, like so, and then press enter, moving down to the next cell, we can now start typing Kate. And by pressing the K and just giving it a brief second, you can see that it automatically brings up all these different options underneath it of what it thinks it's going to look like. At this point, if you just press enter, you can see that it will fill in all the rows for you based on what it thinks is ideal for that, and obviously it's got it right because it's changed all of the characters into uppercase. Moving on to the lowercase now, if we use Smith as the example, but at this point rather than pressing the enter and dropping down a cell, we're going to press Ctrl and enter and leave it into the cell that we have or where it currently is. We're going to press the down arrow and then press Ctrl and E, and that will follow the same function again using the flash fill to move it all the way down there, and we can see that it's got it right, filling everything in the lowercase. And again for the final one we'll use this on the Robert, so we want the proper, so we type in the Robert as we want it, Ctrl and enter, move it down and Ctrl and E, and we can see that we have used the proper function in all them first names working across the board there.
Hope you enjoyed the ride.
Hopefully this is helpful. Thanks a lot for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. Thanks for subscribing, and I will hopefully see you again soon.